Howdy folks, and welcome back. This is the RWBY Volume 7 trailer. I've been holding off on seeing anything about it or reading anything about it for the last couple days because Michelle's been too busy working. Finally, we have an opportunity to watch this. But Michelle, are you excited?
Super excited.
Volume 7. Apparently this was premiered at, I think, New York Comic Con, I think, on the RWBY panel, perhaps. And it just basically came out on YouTube. And I wasn't actually... I'm subscribed to Rooster Teeth Animation, but I don't have any notifications turned on. I don't have any notifications turned on, so I didn't know it was there until somebody told me. And I always check the Rooster Teeth site, and they haven't put it on the site yet. But anyway, we're watching it on YouTube. So you ready, Michelle?
Yeah.
First of all, before we watch this, is there anything you're hoping is going to happen in Volume 7?
Really have no idea.
Okay, you remember where Volume 6 left off, right?
Kind of.
They arrived at Atlas. Remember? I think it was Yang who said, I'll believe it when I see it. Weiss said, well, believe it. They showed Atlas, remember? The floating city and all that. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the final scene after the credits was Emerald and Mercury and Hazel watching Salem making a bunch of flying monkeys, basically flying apes, but flying monkeys, flying gorillas. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have any anticipation what we'll see? Anything in Atlas you want to see? He's a lot of fun. Anything in Atlas you want to see?
Yeah.
What?
Michael.
Sun. Sun is not going to be in Atlas probably. Because he went back to Vacuo. But we will see maybe Weiss's sister? Winter? Our General Ironwood again, maybe? What? No, you started to say something before I interrupted you.
Yeah, I just was going to say that I got some Funko Pops for my birthday.
Yes, you did. You got RWBY Funko Pops. Not the things you see up there. Those are the different ones. Those are the like solid rubber ones. But cool. All right, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Many have described these as uncertain times.
That's Ironwood.
I'm trying to do what I think is best.
We saw that.
I really can't tell if what's best is what's right.
This isn't right. This whole city, it just seems awful.
So, what do we do?
Well, we didn't come this far to fail now.
Until
there's
now,
Grim there.
I believed it was impossible to truly turn the tide against Salem. We find ourselves in a position of needing a new approach.
Nice.
She
They're looking very powerful.
turning stronger and stronger unless we destroy her.
Oh,
He's got a beard now.
he got a really big beard. He used to have 5 o'clock shadow, but now he has a beard. RWBY looks different. Weiss looks different.
Outfits.
And their hairstyles. And their character models. Blake, there's
They
your
got a
favorite.
haircut.
Yeah, they got a haircut and everything.
Look at Blake's hair, Dan.
Yeah. That kind of a Bobby kind of hair.
Expecting things to go a lot rougher.
Bob.
God, I hate that voice. It's not the same.
That sounded pretty close to me.
Thank you so much for checking out the Volume 7
Watch it again.
trailer. Do you want to keep the hype train going?
Do we really want to listen to Carrie Miles talking?
No, I don't watch it again.
Or if maybe you want to switch things up, watch all
right, let's
of Can
watch.
Can Season 3.
I like how they're releasing RWBY Complete now. I don't know if you've noticed, but they're releasing RWBY Complete instead of having to watch into each individual episode. Although my mouth can't talk today. You can watch them all at once. What?
Blake's no hair.
Well, we're going to take a look at this a little bit at a time here. First of all, this is back at not Atlas. This is where they left from. Whose name all of a sudden escapes me. The city at the top with the big grim and everything.
City at the top.
Yeah. So this is all from Volume 6. Right? Even that was from Volume 6. That's Volume 6. RWBY with her silver eyes, all that. All Volume 6. And even this is Volume 6 until, and you can stark difference with the hairstyles like you were talking about with Blake over there. Nice. RWBY. I have to tell them their names.
Yeah, I need to refreshment.
All right, so they start out same hairstyles and stuff, obviously, because they're still arriving. And even initially on their first fights, right, when they're in the city, apparently Schnee Dust Company logo, the people in the streets are not very happy because one thing that's pretty clear when you look at this is where all the rich people live, where Weiss's mansion is, right? and where that where she was singing to everybody, and where they had that art, that charity event and everything. That's all up here. Down here is all the people who work for them, for the Dust Company, basically. So they're currently not very happy, apparently. Especially since they can't sell the dust, so they're not making any money, so they can't pay their workers. So probably a lot of unrest, right? So that's what we're seeing in here. This is the town. This is like, you know, where the not rich people live. You want to see it? We're gonna play it again. Oh, you want to see the hairstyles? So, for instance, here's they're still in their old clothes, their old hairstyles when they're down in the town. That looks like where they go first, I guess, is to go down here and fight. No, here's their new styles.
Okay, play it.
Well, I know, but you only see this for a split second. Okay, just that.
I believed it was impossible.
And these are their old styles again. So they have some fighting in their old styles.
If Nora changed.
I don't know, maybe. Nora and Ren and John? Probably. I think they have. We'll find out. And Crow, maybe?
Ugh.
Why do you hate that guy?
That voice is just, I don't know.
It sounded exactly the same to me.
Maybe
Turn the tide
You're just prejudiced, I think, a little bit about the actor. You got to give him a fair chance, right? If whoever's watching, if you're mad at Rooster Teeth or something, that's great. But give the actor a fair chance. It's not his fault. He's been hired to voice the role, and he's going to try to do it. So we'll see what happens. This is all the old style. They're in some kind of fight here, even with Oscar, early in the beginning. And then they must have I just love how effortlessly they're all fighting. Isn't that cool? Weiss is like doing this, and they're like going up. Oh yeah, that was definitely a new Nora outfit. Hang on here. See if I can stop it in time. I'm horrible at YouTube freezing. Oh, Ren, totally different hairstyle. Totally different hairstyle and outfit. And Nora. Oh yeah, totally different outfit, totally different hairstyle. Nora's looking great. Those two are a couple. Hope they've have some scenes together. And this is old.
I don't think she. Oh, I was gonna say I don't think she.
No, but that's old. It's just still old. Here, that looks new. Yeah, here's the new. Let me see if I can freeze it as the attack is coming in on them. I'm horrible at YouTube freezing. I don't do it very well. Oh, yeah, this is this part, and then it's right after this, right after this, right after this. Yeah, see, that's the new outfits on all of them, and then a new character. Who's this?
Oh, but
I know it's all braided. It's very Elsa, right? Yeah, Frozen, sort of braided. And she had a real dress, not just a skirt anymore. She has a real dress.
Blake's everything.
You like her coat?
Everything.
Everything about her. Her weapons repaired. Yeah, there they are. So we've got, two new characters. Oh, no, that's Ironwood, maybe. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like Ironwood. It looks like it's Atlas Military, but it doesn't look like it's Ironwood. What now?
Play it and see if he pulls to his face.
Well, I don't think they go back to that guy's face. This is old stuff again. No, that's the old outfit. They're still fighting in the city, and then Ironwood, definitely. He's gone from having 5 o'clock shadow to full-on beard.
Stressed. That guy's stressed.
And wait a minute. Did he always have a tie? I don't think he had a tie. Old outfit.
Tell us how we can help.
This is them diving in to begin with, I guess, maybe. I don't know. This is when they come down to attack and fight off the Grim. Oh,
Weiss' new outfit. That was Ruby's new outfit.
That was not Ruby's new outfit. Ruby's old outfit. Pretty sure. Hang on. Hang on. Let's take a look. I know. I think it's two different times though. Yeah, that's her old outfit, right? Unless I'm totally wrong.
Yeah, that's new.
You're right. That's new. You're right.
And her hair's different.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's cool. And then Weiss comes down in her new stuff. But that's her old outfit. So this is two different incidents. They're cutting two different fights into here. That's Weiss with her new stuff coming down. Yeah, see, in this one where they're bailing out, they're landing on a snowy area. But in the other fight, they're in the city street, where there's no snow. Oh, look at that. Sliding down on the sword. She summoned a sword, and she's sliding down on it. That's so cool. You know what Blake really looks like right there? Who do you think she looks like in that shot? Holly, her mother. Doesn't she look like her mother? She does. A lot like her mother. So you're not going to see much over there. I can't get used to Weiss in a dress.
I can't get used to her hair being up.
She's usually in a skirt, but now she's in a dress, and they're making them look a little bit older.
Blake!
There she is.
I love Blake.
There's your favorite.
Sure.
Throwing her weapon. Yep, they're all looking slightly older, which is why I said she really looks a lot like her mother now. She has the same hairstyle as her mother. I wonder if she's doing that to honor her mother, or if she's just because she's getting older, or maybe Yang liked it.
Lesbians. Blake.
Yeah, Blake's fighting, kicking butt.
There's Yang's new outfit.
Yeah. Wow, this is an interesting kind of
Less boobies.
Well, I know it's not that she's become more mature. She hasn't. This is almost like overalls, like what a farm boy would wear.
It's a jumpsuit.
Right? Or a farm girl in this
She's
case.
wearing
I know, but it's got the overall straps. It's less revealing. Okay, that's fine. For maturity, she's getting a little more mature. That's fine. I get that. But these things don't. Yeah, she's not going to tell you. They probably thought about that. They probably thought, oh, we changed all the hairstyles. Would Yang change your hair? No. I'll let anybody cut her hair. Oops. Actually want to see that. Favorite again. She's going in for a fight. Boom, boom. That was the old intercut with the new and the old. And then here they are. All of the girls.
Outfits.
The
and
ladies
hairs.
now. Well, Ruby's still probably just shy of 18.
I like Blake and Weiss's. Yang kind of looks.
Yeah. Yang's got definitely. They all have the same motif. It's just
And Weiss is wearing a jacket too. Gloves.
Yeah. You're wearing. Well, I don't know. You don't call that a jacket, right?
And that's not a dress. That's a.
You're a
I don't
girl.
know,
Don't you know what this is called? It's not really a jacket. Kind of a thing that covers the
like
top.
A shawl.
Some sort. Yeah. Weird. I don't know.
Is that snow in between her legs, or is she wearing pants?
No, she's wearing. It's a dress. It's part of a dress. Oh, down here, you mean?
No, up.
Yeah, this is part of the dress. This is part of the dress.
I thought she was wearing a pants.
No, it's like a pleated dress. You see there, it's also white here. Part of the dress. And different utility belt here she's got. Utility belt. Call it, ammo belt. Ruby's has changed a bit. Yeah. Less haggard. Less haggard, for sure. But, I mean, generally it's the same, right? Generally, Ruby's is always worn. Weiss is pretty radically different. She used to wear a skirt, and this thing is brand new, and her hair is totally different style. Ruby's still got short reddish hair.
I think Weiss's face is different too.
Yeah, they're changing the models. They remodeled them to make them look slightly older, and even Ruby been remodeled to look slightly older. Yang is hard to tell because she's wearing glasses, and they didn't change her hair at all. But definitely, Blake is turning into Kali. But Blake is. Blake's always worn pants, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the coat is usually what changes with her. So there's not a lot of radical changes with Blake.
Except for her hair.
Except for her hair and her face model. They all have face model changes. Her hair and the coat's a little different, but generally she's the same as you would expect Blake to look. Yang pretty much except this thing at the top. She's covered up a little bit more and she has these straps now. I mean, that's... And then what is this? Why like one leg like this and one not? It looks like this could be folded down. It's something that you could do both legs if you wanted to. Right? But she only wants one. Blake likes it. Love to do that to her.
The little skin turns her on.
All right. So there's the three girls, women, ladies.
I was honest.
4. Did I say 3?
I'm 100% sure you said 3.
Okay, now let's listen to this voice.
Okay.
Give him a chance.
Okay, I'm going to give him a chance.
Close your eyes.
Close my eyes.
Close your eyes.
I was honestly expecting things to go a lot rougher.
Okay,
It's pretty close.
I was going to say that sounds just like
Crow. It's close. I can say the sensor's a slight difference, but it's darn close. It's close enough that I don't think if somebody coming back and watching the show later, or somebody watching it now who isn't really paying attention to the voice actors, they wouldn't notice the difference. This is old Ruby outfit, an old Ruby model. Uh-oh, somebody steals it. We stills Jen. Jin. Stills Jen.
Hold on. Or 2.
Good. November 2nd. We have to watch these live. You know that, right?
I know.
Figure out a way to come over and we can watch these and react. So from that, what's your favorite? I already know what your favorite part is.
Blake.
Apart from Blake, what else did you really like about that? What got you excited? Just their outfits in general.
They're new. They're all like look older.
Yeah,
They all look
I like
and
that
stuff.
too. I like that. I'm wondering if they'll put that into their voice acting. And it always goes back to the old classic: is Lindsay playing Ruby too young in her voice? There's been a lot of comments about that, and I think that she's in volume 5 and 6. She's made a point of a few times when it's really serious of being more mature in her voice, but it's still the same sweet young voice. I wonder if she'll start to deepen it a little bit. Maybe the others will start. I don't know. Barbara's always Barbara, so she's not going to change for Yang. Yang is Barbara. So I'm curious about the voicing work too for our leading. I'm excited to see what happens in Haven. It's clear. I'm guessing the Grimm is attacking in the town underneath because of hard times, right? Because the borders have been closed. Because of the fear. Because of the fear, the borders have been closed, which means the people aren't being paid probably, which means that they're having a hard time, which means they're suffering from despair, anger, and there's probably violence. People are lashing out at each other or lashing out at the people above. And so the Grimm are attracted to that. So there's a Grimm outbreak. All right. Well, I guess we'll find out on November 2nd.
Right.
Guys watching, if you saw something here we didn't, or you think you disagree with something we said, let us know in the comments below. Let me know what you are most excited about. Do you like the new looks of our leading ladies here? Which is your favorite?
Don't.
Hey, Blake.
Better say
and
Blake.
if you say Kali, I'll know you mean Blake. So you better say Blake. I'm interested to see what happens with Ruby. And of course, Nora is absolutely my favorite. I can't wait. I'm waiting for the Nora Ren.
Penny's coming back.
I want Nora and Ren to be in the same room.
Penny's coming back.
I want them to have the same room that they're sleeping in and staying in.
Penny's coming back.
And Penny might come back. That's actually a very legitimate prediction. And I am with you on that. I am with you on that.
Better.
I think she will come back. Not necessarily in exactly the same form. She may not have all the memories, but I think Ruby will run into a Penny. A version of Penny.
My favorite characters are Blake, Penny.
Blake and Penny. And you might see them both together. But like I said, it may not be the same Penny. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Catch you next time.